Hello, my name is Go Li Ling, and today I will be talking about my project on Identify System for Cybercrime Detection. I will be talking about the background of my project. So my problem will be on cybercrime rate in our growing technology has been increasing tremendously, which is shown in the chart below, that is the global cybercrime rate in 2020. So for motivation, will be a large number of log data is being collected which contains valuable information regarding user activity, and log file help in sizing and keeping record for use in court as it is information regarding the user activity. Logs are evidence that occur in the crime scene and are left behind by the criminal. For project aim will be to identify a graph database system to store the crime log data for analysis, to aid the crime investigator, which below are the objectives. To identify a system to store and analyze the log data, extract valuable information from the log data, to perform analysis that generate various graphs for cybercrime, and to perform the visualization to show my findings. As for my solution, we'll be using ETL, extract transform load. So firstly, I will extract the log data from a source, then transform the log data to CSV file by creating a Python script to convert the data. Then I load the converted data into Neo4j database. After that, I use cyberquery to generate graph for analysis to detect cybercrime related activities. So there are challenges faced while doing this project as I am new to Neo4j, which my first challenge will be the converting of log file to CSV while creating the Python script, as Neo4j only take in CSV file and API. So I am unable to combine all the log to be converted together, which after much research I am able to combine the log by creating an empty text file. My next challenge will be that I am unable to load the data into Neo4j, which I keep facing now error. But after research, I realized there is a compulsory steps to load the data into the database, which is to drag the data into the import folder of the database. For future enhancement, if I have the time, I can use automated detection instead of manually detect cybercrime related activity, which help to ease the work for crime investigator, as they can just load the data in and automatically detect the cybercrime related activities. The next enhancement will be using Neo4j with a dashboard platform to extract all the graph and input the graph into the dashboard that can be customized to view the graph for analysis easily. Next, I will proceed with my demo on the detection with analysis. Okay, so this is my demo. readme.text to guide you through the whole process on how to use this Neo4j. So firstly, we will install Neo4j to our local machine and create a database in Neo4j. Next, we will click on the management to manage the database by dragging the access and error log in CSV format into the import folder of the database. So we'll open the folder now, then go to the import folder. Okay, so as seen, the access log and error log CSV is inside. Okay, so now I will show you the access log. These are the 3 months access log data. This is the 3 months error log data. We will create cyberquery to generate graph. So query 1 will be for detecting malicious activity. And this graph is interactive, so I can move closer to the graph. So basically, this graph generator will show the IP address and the details and when they are requesting to get into the root directory. So you can see, for example, that this IP address is trying to get into the root directory and get a status code return message of 404, which is an error message. And then this request is on 13 June on every second. So basically, this will detect that there is some malicious activity going on. This client from this IP address are trying to get into the root directory, which they are making a malicious request. So next I will proceed to query 2. Query 2 is on detecting access violation. This is the graph for the access violation. So this class generator will display the IP address and when it is connected to the port 25. For example, you can see that this IP address is trying to connect to path with port 25 and have a return status code of 405, which means that the request method is invalid on 18 June every second. So this will result in process misuse that is detected to be access violation. Next, I will proceed to query 3 to detect attack. So this is the full graph for query 3. So this graph generator will show the IP address and when the status code 400 bad request is returned. So for example, this IP address and this IP address is trying to get into the protocol 1.0 and get a 400 bad request code return on 26 July and 27 July and 12 July and 15 July. So usually getting into protocol 1.0 with a result of 400 bad request return is a kind of protocol attack which is mugging request attack by black hat hacker. Next, I will proceed to my last query on detecting of intruder. This graph generator will be only on 1st July on the error message from all the client. They have the error message of directory index forbidden by rules to get into the directory they want, as there is no limitation in Neo4j. Hence, this will detect that this client are intruder, as many of the clients are trying to access the directory without permission. So this will be the end of my demo. Thank you.